Hey y'all, this is Mama T coming back with another video. I want to show you a quick video on how we process our foods since all of this has been going on with this virus. We don't even go to the grocery store the same. Things have truly changed. So we're going to just show you how we do it, okay? The items we purchase today. Hey y'all, it's Mama T and Sister Pam back with another video, and we want to show you all how we process our food after we come from the grocery store. And the reason for this video is that I want you all, my MTS crew, to be careful. Now, I don't want you to think that I'm an extremist and I'm just going to the extreme or whatever, but this is the way I do it. You don't have to do it this way, but we have to be careful because we still have people dying and on respirators and ventilators because of this virus. And so we have to be extraordinarily careful because of what's going on. So we're just going to show you a quick little way that we process our food before it goes in the refrigerator, before it goes in our cabinets. And so when we reach in and get what we're needing, it's already done. Yes. We brought the food in and we sit it on the floor. We had gloves on in the grocery store, so we changed those gloves that we had on in the grocery store. Now, some people might think that this doesn't make any sense, but I make water. Well, Sister makes water, and what we do, we put a little dishwashing liquid in a pinch of bleach in there, not much. But you know what? Back in the day when I was a little girl, my mother would always wash our greens, and she would always put a pinch of some sort of detergent, and she would wash the greens just like she was washing clothes on her hand, and then she would rinse them. I mean, about 7 or 8 times to make sure that they were clean and make sure there was no pesticides on them. So we have to treat this like back in the day, okay? So yes. Thank you all for watching, and so just see what we do, okay? This is the water with the soap in there, and here you go, sis. This is what sis has. This is just plain clear water that we're going to put the vegetables in after. So what I do, we rinse it off, take it, rinse the soap off of it, dry it off. Okay. We put all our vegetables in here, and this is what we do. Clean water. I don't want to be worried about when I get ready to pick up a mango or something like that somebody else has touched. Now, you really, really have to be careful when you go in these grocery stores and people are picking up, items like single like this. They have touched and they have not washed their hands. Okay. Now, these are green beans. These are pretty much protected. So what I would do for those, I'm going to cook these today, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I would do, what I'm doing with those. I spray my paper towel with some Clorox bleach. I go over the packaging. Okay. I put it to the side. I do the same. Finish. And I have some more paper towels. Changing paper towels. On my mushrooms, you know, when you put water on mushroom, they tend to get dark. So the way I'm going to do it, I'm just going to wipe them off really well. And sometimes I take these out of this container and I put them in a Ziploc bag. So buy plenty of Ziploc bags, okay? Now, we have lemons, and these lemons have holes in the bag, so I'm just going to go ahead and put these in there. More paper towel. I know you guys are saying, what is Mama T doing? Mama T is being careful. We've been doing this since this coronavirus started. And people have got so lackadaisy till they just don't even care anymore. They're in the grocery stores with no gloves. So I just want to protect myself and protect my family. Okay? Now for your boxes, we bought this rice, and this rice is in a box. Now, if I open the box and there's no plastic bag, you know how sometimes they have like a plastic bag inside of here? They don't have that. So what I'll do, I'll wipe this off really good, put it to the side. But you all start collecting jars. You can go to the dollar store and get jars and just start opening your rice and put it in. Try to find glass jars and start putting your rice items in glass jars, okay? You never can be too careful. I'm telling y'all. Some more paper towels. You may laugh now, but you're going to thank me later because these are berries. We use these for smoothies. Just wash everything off. Because I told you, a friend of mine, her brother fell out in Walmart, and he didn't know that he even had the coronavirus, and he fell out sick. So everything he touched was contaminated. My strawberries, what we usually do with these, we usually take the strawberries out of here, wash them really good, and we freeze them for smoothies. But if you're not going to eat them right away, I would suggest that you go ahead and wash them, get them all wiped off, or take them and store them in an airtight container or Ziploc bag. But we're going to use these, so we're going to still wipe them off. So we're going to we freeze for our smoothies. We freeze everything that we're going to use for our smoothies. At least sister does. She freezes everything. And she put them in individual bags. So we're going to get into doing smoothies next. Because guess what? We're going to be on our weight loss journey. And we're having these green beans today. If we wasn't having the green beans today, these would be out in a Ziploc bag. So y'all invest in Ziploc bags. Now, for as the bananas, just dump the whole thing in there, rinse it off, take them out, because you know people have been picking up bananas just to see which ones are ripe or whatever. Okay, just put that on the side. Okay, give me grapeseed oil. Somebody may pick this up and want another type or another size, and it's become contaminated. So, and when you're finished with your, it's hard to find this, but what you do, you put maybe a half a cup in here and fill the rest up with water. I don't know the ratio that everybody else uses, but that's what we do. Anything that's going in our cabinets, we wipe it off and put it up. It seems like it might take a long time for this. But, oh, and we have potatoes, sweet potatoes. Now, what we do with the sweet potatoes, we cut them out of the bag and we wipe these off. We put them in some water and clean them off and wipe these off. But we're going to have these sweet potatoes for dinner, so it's good to just wipe them off and clean them off anyway. And we're going to bake these. Where are the condiments? Give me this fork. Did you take that? Okay, there you go. Okay. Just spray these off. Get them all wiped off. We're having these for dinner also, so. That's that. And this is how we process our food. Not every now and then. You want to hold this up? This is when we go to the grocery store. These are our vegetables, all clean, all ready to go. And all we need to do is just put this in the refrigerator and we're done. We dried them off, sister dried them off, and they are ready to go. Any canned goods that you might get, before you put them in your cabinet, take those canned goods, paper towels where you can throw the paper towels away, wipe them off with this. Any drinks, any bottles, any plastic containers, please wipe them off. Yes. We have to get serious about this, y'all. Since I'm finished, I'm going to stick my finger right here, take off this glove, take off this glove. I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to go and wash my hands or sanitize my hands, and we are done with this process. I thank y'all for listening. I thank y'all for looking at how we do our fruits and vegetables and groceries. We do this every time. We never had to do anything like this before, have we, sis?
No,
but you know, we're gonna abide by the rules, even though everything is open up. You know, you still have to watch out for your house. You still have to make sure that you keep this virus away from you and your family. So this is the way we're doing. You know, anybody can go out there and get sick or whatever, you know, even your family members, the people that live in your house. But I talk to my family members and I tell them how important it is to be precautious when you're out there. And even my husband, my son, my grandson, all of them know that they do not bring groceries in the house and just put them in the refrigerator. You know, this is something that we need to do maybe even after this is over with, because it's always good to wash pesticides off of your food. One time I went to the doctor way long time ago, and the doctor, we couldn't figure out what was going on with me. This was before I was diagnosed with lupus, and the doctor said that I had been ingesting pesticides, and I had been buying greens from this guy that was selling greens, and he sprayed his greens with these pesticides. And so it's good to wash your vegetables and fruits off anyway when you bring them in your house. Now, I know some people just don't care. They say they're not doing all that, but you don't do all that. But Mama T, Sister Pam, in this household, we are going to do it. We're going to make sure that we are safe. I love y'all. And you know what? I'm coming back in just a few minutes, and behind all this, putting up groceries and all this, we're going to have us a cool drink, and we're going to celebrate you. We love you with all our heart. We just showing you some ways that you can be safe. You know, that you can be safe. So I'll come back and, you know, we'll talk a few minutes, okay? Y'all, behind all that grocery shopping and washing everything off, we tired. So we're going to make us a good, refreshing drink. Join us. We starting off with a berry medley. Now this has blackberries in that, which has seeds, but we do not mind the seeds. So we're going to use the whole bag in here. Whole bag. I love making different types of drinks. Now they have this in Simply Fresh, but this one is a lemonade nectar. I mean, it's just as good. Okay. Maybe put like a half a cup, and she's gonna put a half a cup in there. And those good berries. Your hand is clean, sister. Just put some ice in there. Put all of it in there if you want to. Well, at least we get a little shower. Okay. Let it rip. Show you something. We're gonna put this together. Y'all, we ready to put our refreshing drink together so we can sit down and enjoy the rest of our Sunday. We really need to finish cooking, but while we cooking, I think we can enjoy something to drink. So this is how we're gonna put this thing together. Okay. We have 2 jars that we purchased a while back from the dollar store. We put ice in them already, and we put them in the refrigerator for a while. So y'all, don't sleep on the dollar store when it comes to your glasses. Go ahead, not go to dollar. So what we do, we take, and you wanna, sister gonna help me. We just gonna arrange our lemons down in here, and this is gonna be our lemonade medley. So we're gonna have a lot of lemons in there. Just place your lemon around in there. Okay. After that, we have some fresh chopped pineapples. We're gonna put a couple of those down in there. Just a few. We're gonna save some for others. Okay. Okay. This is our blend. Very medley blend. We're gonna add that in there. It's kind of thick. Don't be in a hurry. Just let it seep on down through there. Kind of shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Then we're going to put some more.
Good already?
Yeah, some more lemonade in there. You can make your own lemonade, but after a day like today, we just bought the lemonade already made. But you can make your own lemonade with the simple syrup. Okay. Let all that goodness kind of seep down in there. We're gonna add us fresh pineapple. To that. We're gonna put us a couple of strawberries in that. Our little umbrellas down in there. And voila. Our simple lemonade berry drink. And you can add some more whatever you want to add to it. If you want to add a few more berries, just go ahead and fill that thing right on up, because you can eat those all. Let's fill it up. And when you drink it down, go ahead and add some more of your juice on there. That would be perfectly fine. But this is our drink out of our dollar store glasses, and we have more left. We're going to share it with the family. Here's yours.
Thank you. Ooh, that looks good. Refreshing already just by looking at it.
Just by looking at it. Here's mine.
Yeah. Very refreshing taste.
Very refreshing. Very good.
Yes.
And as you drink it down, don't forget to add more of your lemonade. But you guys go to the dollar store and purchase these little jugs for 99 cents, and they come with tops. We just didn't use the tops. So when we have guests, these are the type of drinks that we make. It's non-alcoholic. If you put alcohol in these, that's your business. I don't have anything to do with that. This is how we do it, okay?
Yes.
And these are just refreshing and nice. And I hope you all got some ideas about how to get your food processed when you bring it inside of your house. Like I say, everybody don't do this. They may think I'm going a little too far with it, but this is the way I do. I'm bringing whatever I do, I'm showing it to you. I'm not going to tell you anything to do that I'm not going to do. Now, we're going to cook. We're going to make us some Cornish hen, wild rice, and some green beans today.
Yes.
And we're going to sit down. We're going to put us on some Nancy Wilson.
Yes, yes.
And we're going to listen to her. Al Green, Nancy Wilson.
Yes.
And we're going to listen to them. And we're going to have fun cooking. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, wait.